Hi everyone, so it's been a while since I spoke to you all, and that's because I've not been particularly well. I am currently being investigated for fibromyalgia, which is very similar to ME. I've just been suffering with a ton of tiredness. I've been just sleeping an awful lot, so haven't had the energy to make videos. But now that it's the summer holidays, I'm hoping to get back on track with things. If for any reason you don't see me for a while, then that's why. But if you wanted to, you can go and follow me on Keek. My name is TaniaD5786. Don't know why I couldn't remember that one. And I'm trying to post a video every 3 or so days to keep people updated a bit more, because it's much shorter a video, and just like general life things, it's much easier to do, even if it's just an update of me saying I feel tired, I'm going to sleep now, which I think was my last one. So anyway, that's where I've been. It's monthly favourites time, and I haven't done a monthly favourites for a while because I've not been very well. So I didn't want to just jump into monthly favourites. I debated doing current favourites, but then I decided that actually we have got such amazing weather at the moment in England, that I would do a summer favourites, summer essentials video. I was planning to do this outside, in front of our amazing garden that Dan's got ready, which some of you might have seen pictures of on Instagram, with the fountain or the pond bubbling away in the background. And unfortunately I didn't know what to say to you all, was trying to think it through in my head, and the battery ran out on my iPad, so I've had to charge that up. And just before I went out, things started to cloud over and it looked like we were going to have a storm, and we have actually had all the rain but no thunder or lightning, which is good, but that's why I'm inside, and it's all dark and horrible, and I've had to put the light on, so we're having very mixed weather. But anyway, I'm going to jump into my summer essentials. So the first thing for me is SPF. I don't leave the house without SPF on in the summer, and I like to have a high factor. So I've got the Garnier Ambre Solaire UV Sensitive Very High SPF 50 Plus. Dan uses this as well. It's perfume free, hypoallergenic, which if you've read my blog, hypoallergenic doesn't really mean a lot. I'll link that post down below for you. But we use that. It's got a 5-star on the UVA chart, which is just there. And then additionally, I also have the on-the-go size of the Garnier Ambre Solaire, and this is not the ultra sensitive, this is just the high SPF. And this is for face and body, which is another reason I picked this one up. So I take that around with me in my bag for top-ups, which I will talk about later in the video. Now, I do like to sometimes have a little bit of coverage on my face, and this has been brilliant for that. It's the La Roche-Posay tinted cream. So instead of being a tinted moisturiser, this is a tinted SPF. So it's all of the benefits of an SPF. Yeah, that is showing up. All of the benefits of an SPF, but with just that little tint in the cream. Now, they only do one shade of this, and it's a little bit dark for me. But I tend to like things quite fair. I can get away with it. What I am going to try doing is mixing some of this with some of this and see what result I get, see if it lightens up a bit. But I do like this. Another thing I like is the NARS Tinted Moisturiser. This is SPF 30. For some reason I thought it was SPF 50, and I have it in Finland light number 1. Now when I use this, I also use a primer. I have 2 primers. The one I've been using a lot is the Urban Decay Complexion Primer Potion. As you can see, I am nearly out. What I do with this one is I put it on the back of my hand, put it on a foundation brush, put it on with the foundation brush, and then apply the tinted moisturiser, and that just keeps it on my face a little bit better. Also, this is the brightening version. And I also have, this is a rather messy sample size, but I do have a bigger size as well, of the Professional primer. This goes around in my handbag or when I'm travelling. Now to prime the eyes, I use the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. This is just a mini version that's come with one of their palettes. This is a complete necessity for me in the summer, because otherwise my eyeshadow is going to be sliding off everywhere. I do get creasing in the eyeshadow. I do find that my eyeshadow creases anyway, but it just slides off without that in the summer. The eyeshadows I've really been loving are from the Naked palette. I have been struggling to wear these, but in the summer the colours are just amazing. Half Baked looks beautiful, as does Sidecar on the lid, blended out in the crease with Naked. Virgin is beautiful just on the inner highlight, and I'm going to be taking that, whoops! And I'm going to be taking that around with me when I travel. Now some of the other things I really like are the Maybelline colour tattoos. So this is pink gold. And I like pairing it with the Rimmel Scandaleyes shadow pencil in Paranoid Purple. This I put in the crease and then just blend the two out, and it looks beautiful and stays really, really well. The same thing I do with the Eternal Gold and the Bad Girl Bronze pencil. So that's just in the crease, blend it out. And then I like On and On Bronze just on the lid, and that's what I'm wearing today. I haven't tried the Bad Girl Bronze as a shadow pencil stick to see if it lasts, but I may do that. I'm also enjoying Soft Ochre Paint Pot from MAC, and I'm using that just on the brows as a sort of, not really highlight, but just to mute out any pigmentation on my eyes. You can see quite prominent veining in my eyes, and I don't really like that very much. I've tried using this just on the lid on its own, but it creased. So I have been using it with the Urban Decay Primer Potion underneath, and that stays really well. Because I've been travelling quite a bit, I've been wanting to take as few products as possible, and that includes brushes. So I've been loving these two concealers. This is the instant anti-age rewind corrector pen thingy from Maybelline, and this is in light. It's quite yellow based, and I know that's to get rid of dark circles, but it's almost a little bit too yellow, so I am going to try the other shade. I've heard people talking about it, neutral or natural or something like that, but I do really like this and I would repurchase it. And also the Benefit Fake Up concealer. This is amazing. It has the concealer in the middle and then a layer of, I don't know, serum or moisturiser, something around the edge. And if I've forgotten to put my eye cream on the night before, then I can actually wear this concealer, and I've never found a concealer that I can do that with, because otherwise it creases. So this I have to take with me for that reason. If it's a really hot day and I'm likely to be sweating, then I avoid this because it creates quite a shine. So I try and avoid that because I don't want to add extra shiny emphasis and really look just sweaty and nasty, really.